story begins probably 20 years ago. This is our barn. It's built out of recycled paper and plastic, about 85 tons. The foundation is plastic. By plastic, I mean recycled milk jugs, soda bottles, detergent bottles, that kind of stuff. The walls are all made of paper, magazines, newspapers, that kind of stuff, basically compressed and bound together into bales. So now we're inside the shop. Basically, you can see the windows here. That module between windows is a bale. That's what they look like. That's the scale. 3 feet by 3 feet by 6 feet long. The premise and idea, of course, was what can we do with all the waste? What can we do with all that stuff? I'm an architect. I'm a builder. So I think of things like that. I think about building. So my solution was to build something and give it a shot. The bales, they're compressed to about 1,800 pounds per bale, which is similar to the density of white pine. Basically, this structure was built with a forklift. The basic premise of this building is you have a plastic foundation just like you would concrete or anything else. You put the bales in the ground, cover them with dirt, and you're good. Plastic, as you know, has a half-life of forever. It'll be there forever. It's impervious to moisture. It does everything right. So this is what it's all about. This is basically the trash. You can see little pieces of magazine, you can see little pieces of newspaper, and basically then the wires. I think we had 6 wires per bale. All right, you can see the little attachment. I attached this chicken wire to that. In a few places you can see a 16-penny nail. You can actually pound a nail into this. Funny story about this is that we've got some magazines in here, right? When you go to the recycler, they have tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. The day I went to get these bales, turns out they had a bunch of pornography by fluke. So what happens is part of this barn, a good part of this barn, 70 tons of this is probably pornography. So, you know, I've told different people that kind of stuff. What seems to happen is everyone is excited about the pornography more than the fact that it's trash, right? So the review on the shop has been great. The question is always application. Could you do this in a developing country? What can you do? Well, obviously you have to have a forklift for the scale. That's the big dilemma. The obvious solution, a smaller bale. These bales are probably in the 45-pound range. I made all these bales with a little baler that you can get for $500, $1,000. They're all over the country. This could be the solution for developing countries, something that people can easily handle, stack up, and create a shelter. Plus, clean up their environment. The bales are strong. They again have a little flex, but they're strong, so they'll withstand reasonable bearing. The idea would be that we'd have this small baler that could go site to site. Local people could collect the plastic right where it is, or make the bales, and then create, structures. I'm not talking about mansions. I'm talking about something better than a tin shack.